followed by James Ray Winkle.
Quinn Brumfield, 32309. Good evening, board members, superintendent, and district staff. I'm the father of 3 children who've been educated in Leon County schools. I'm here advocating tonight for the reopening of our high school tracks for responsible public use. And I'd also like to address several points that were raised during your previous meeting. Several of you stated that these tracks exist first and foremost for Leon County students, and that protecting them for student use must remain a priority. I completely agree. However, I respectfully ask that you reconsider who we define as Leon County school students. Elementary and middle school students are Leon County students too. Yet today they have virtually no access to a track for conditioning or athletic development. Even many high school students cannot use their own school track outside of organized team practices. Coaches build athletes during practice. Great athletes are built by the way they work and choose to work when practice is over. That extra opportunity helps them compete successfully at the district, regional, and state levels. Each one of my children benefited from open access to tracks. Those early morning runs, evening workouts, and summer sessions are where discipline, confidence, and excellence are developed. Those habits often begin when children are 9 to 10 years old. Today, those same young student athletes no longer have the opportunity that previous generations, including my own children, were fortunate enough to have. So I ask you this: how many future district champions, state qualifiers, collegiate athletes, or simply healthier young people would never have reached their full potential because access to a public track was no longer available? That is a question worthy of serious consideration. I also appreciate the effort to provide access by opening the tracks at Childs High School, but one track on the northern edge of our county is not a countywide solution. Families in the southern, eastern, and western portion of Leon County should not have to drive across town simply to run on the track. For many families, transportation, time, and work schedules make that unrealistic. The result is that opportunity becomes available only to those who live nearby. True public access means equitable access. Opening multiple high school tracks throughout the county will serve better for our students in every part of Leon County. Also, distributing wear and tear across all facilities instead of concentrating at one school. Tonight, I respectfully ask the board to consider this policy and restore public access to multiple high schools throughout Leon County. My final question is this: if our public schools are meant to strengthen our community, why would we close every one of our resources that helps our children and families become healthier, stronger, and more successful? Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comment. Our next speaker, James Ray Winkle, and then we have one more, Anna Maria. Okay. Mr. Ray Winkle, name and address for the record.
Yes, James Ray Winkle, 6144 Jason Trail here in Tallahassee. I'm also advocating for opening and providing access to the tracks for Leon County residents, and Bobby Nahu made a good summary, and Quinn made another good argument for access. I'm here to I'd like to point out some of the narrative that Bobby pointed out. Part of the narrative against opening the tracks is that it's been said that the tracks have a lot of debris and trash that the respective schools must clean up on Monday mornings. I'd like to just point out every Sunday, I'm there probably 48 out of 52 Sundays, I'm there after 8 o'clock Mass doing the stadium steps. And so I'm very, very familiar with any trash that's on the stadium steps or on the football fields, not the fields, but the track itself, because you're supposed to stay off the fields, obviously. And it's rare that there's any debris or garbage or leftover unwanted trash on those premises. So, and I'm there consistently and have been for years. So I just wanted to make that point to share with you all my experience on a regular basis. So please give serious consideration. If I was in your shoes, I'd be doing the same thing, advocating, as Quinn said, for the students to use those facilities. That's a primary responsibility. I think there's a good balance that can be struck. And finally, I'd just like to commend School Board Member Lori Cox. When this process began, Bobby reached out to her, she reached back out to Bobby, and was very receptive to listen to his comments and his concerns. So it doesn't mean that she's going to advocate or not, but I was very impressed with her actions in that grassroots representation. So please give serious consideration. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comment. Last speaker, Anna Maria.